So I wanted to make a video about things you should avoid on a mine site. I've been working in the Pilbara all over the WA mining industry and offshore industry in the last 3 years. And I'm going to name just a few of the things that you should avoid when you are working out here. So the one main one, and this is a big one for me, is avoid the pub. Avoid going and drinking beers every night after work. Just avoid it. It's not worth your money and it's not worth your health. And it is just very depressing to just be doing that every day. Just going to the pub after work, having your 4 beers, mid-strength beers, just going there and talking shit. You only have 12 hours of rest. That's from your 12 hours of work, you have your 12 hours of rest. And you want to spend a couple hours of that drinking every night. Not good. Also, the things that come from that is your health. You get fat. If you drink too much beer all the time, you get fat. And it doesn't contribute to your health any positive ways. Yeah, it's good social. It's good to mix and mingle with your mates at work and all of those sorts of things. But honestly, the overall benefit, it is better to just avoid going to the pub and drinking with them, because you can do much better, because you can do other things than go to the pub and waste your money, like go to the gym. And this is bringing me on to number 2. Avoid not going to the gym. Like, make it a habit that you go to the gym. So it is probably one of the best things you can do for your mental health and your health while you're out here in the mines, and for you to be able to cope with your swing ahead. Keeps your mental health strong, keeps your health strong as well. And just make sure that you go to the gym, you're doing your runs, you're doing your walks and whatnot, and avoid the pub. Like, those are just 2 major things that I try to keep on. And if you do those 2 things, you'll be sweet. You'll enjoy the FIFO experience a lot more than other people that have been stuck here for however long. Some people have been here, 30 years, 40 years, and they're still just stuck in this rut because they go to the pub, they spend all their money, and they aren't healthy, and they're used to the FIFO food. Which brings me on to number 3. Avoid the unhealthy food out here. Avoid the dessert bar. Avoid the fucking cheese and crackers. It is so easy to just take when it's for free and it's a fucking buffet. You want to kind of make sure that you're eating the right food, that you're not going to just get stuck in this rut of having all this gravy and all this fatty food and deep fried this and deep fried that, and then also the cheese and crackers and the fucking desserts. Like, you're just training yourself to eat like a slob every day, and you're going to turn into Jabba the Hutt. And fuck, it's going to take you a long way to get back from Jabba the Hutt to where you were when you were younger, or when you were slim, if you ever were. Now, that is just the 3rd thing that you should avoid, is definitely the dessert bar and all of those sorts of things. Like, just make sure you eat clean out here. You'll feel so much better when you're healthy, when you have whole foods, and you feel good about yourself. You'll look leaner, you'll feel lighter on your feet, you'll run around and all of these sorts of things, doing your cardio and whatnot, and you'll feel a lot more clear-headed throughout the day. Whenever I have fatty foods and just shitty stuff, I just don't feel good. I feel sluggish. I feel unmotivated. I feel like I don't want to fucking do anything. So just make sure that you're eating right while you're out here. Avoid all of the shitty food. Avoid all of the desserts. Like, every now and again is all good, but make sure you've earned it by going to the gym, doing your cardio, doing all of those sorts of things. You need to balance it out. Now, I don't give a fuck about balance. I'm a little bit on the other side of the spectrum, but for most people, balance is probably the best thing that they need in life. For me, balance, I like to absolutely fucking smash things to the max. So for me, balance is a little bit too, positive, a little bit too good on my side of things. But, if you need to have a bit of balance, then by all means, make sure you have balance so you can keep your mental health good. Because it's hard to be out here for 2 weeks straight or 3 weeks straight or however long that you're doing your swings, and for you to have a clear mental. So those 3 things are a big one. Avoid the pub. Make sure you hit the gym. Don't hang out with those people that aren't going to the gym. And avoid the dessert bar and all the shitty food. Now, 4th thing, There's another one. Avoid gambling. The amount of times I've seen boys out here online gambling, betting on horse races, betting on this, is insane. And the amount of money that these fellas are chucking away when they could be putting it on their own table for their families or whatever is just ridiculous. Avoid gambling at all costs. There is no point. There is no, yeah, you might win it out on the whim, but fuck, come on. House always wins, guys. Some gamblers do pretty well, but most don't. So what does that tell you? It's not worth it. So please avoid gambling at all costs. It is not worth your money and your time. Now, I feel like I've covered quite a few things in here. And if you have any, please drop them down in the comments. But those are the 4 main ones that I notice out here a lot more than most. And I feel like you should avoid those 4 things. And you should have a pretty good FIFO experience, like I have. I've really enjoyed my FIFO experience, and it's been an amazing journey. It isn't for everyone, that's for sure, but you can do these little things to help you have a much better experience than most. And yeah, those are my, what you shouldn't do out on the mine site. But anyways, have a good one. Good to chat. Peace out.